The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Another step towards the Super Bowl begins. We're off in the first of 4 divisional round games. Fielded at the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this out to the 33. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Throwing on their first play. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down. Here's Tracy once more. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And the Cowboys will get set to go on offense. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now for the first time, they turn to the rookie from Texas. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. 2nd and 4. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Juke the defender. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Sanders on the shotgun handoff. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
1st and 10, Prescott. Buys time, rolling right. And in for the Dallas touchdown. For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. Now bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. A handoff to Tracy. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Offense up to the line fast. From the 32. Bails out of the pocket quick. Makes the grab in bounds left side. They get 28 out of that play. And the Giants will have a 1st down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. Has a lane inside the 25. And he's finally hauled down at the 12. Working quickly here. Oh, they're going to run the option to the short side. And he's brought down for a loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
From the gun, it's Tracy. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. 3 yards puts them back on the right track. Now they've got 3rd and 9. They go right back to Tracy. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. It's a gain of 2. They're left with 4th and 7.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Defense just needs to hold them short. It's 4th and 7. He'll look to throw. And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Sometimes a quarterback gets so focused on coverage down the field, you lose sight of those linemen right in front of you. On that occasion, he throws it right to the D lineman. Easy to get the paw up and swat away a potential 1st down.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it's 2nd down coming up. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Getting out to his left. Oh, he lost the football. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
I think the phrase, Kate, blood in the water, comes to mind in this spot. There was a chance to get aggressive and attack them being backed up close to the end zone. Can't imagine that decision paying off in a better fashion than that.
He gets him 7 yards, and that brings an end to our first quarter. That'll do it for one quarter of this NFC Divisional Round matchup. Neither side separating much so far. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They have it second down, well inside of field goal range. Space to the left. And he's going to take it in for the New York touchdown. The Giants start to fight back with their first points of this game. Well, Brock started small at first, but then he found that lane, and it was a race to the end zone from that point on.
And it takes a little bit of everybody. How many times do we hear these coaches tell us, if you're going to get a run play for a big gain, it takes the whole group. All 10 of them around him have to do their job. Got to block up front. Receivers got to block on the perimeter. They all get it done, and a big chunk run follows.
Divisional ready to send this away. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. He's got a lane up past the 30. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. From the gun is Prescott. Has him on the quick hitter. Gets some space around midfield. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
And they make this stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Running for the marker on second. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. They'll go from the gun with Sanders. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Prescott here from the gun. Incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Yeah, that's one that's going to haunt him. There's just no question about it. A drop touchdown in the end zone. Now comes the mental toughness part of it. You got to flush that play quickly so you can make an impact later.
Completed to his running back. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Prescott now to throw on 3rd down. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Giants have it deep in their own territory at the 13. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
And they'll bring him down after a pretty short game. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league. On
On 2nd and 9. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And they crush him right near the marker. Looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit. Looking for a throw here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. A give right side to Tracy. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. And the hit stops him cold. Wow, he maybe got back to the line. Couldn't manage even a yard on that run, so now it's 4th down. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Fields this clean at the 30. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. Nice kick there. It's a punt of 53 yards. And they're going to take over possession. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss. We're to the 2-minute warning from AT&T. The Cowboys hoping to break this tie before the half. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Chased out to his right. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. One of the tight ends motioning right. From the 34. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They'll try and punch it in. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire 1st half. They drop him behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Now Prescott. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Dallas. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Staying between the tackles with Tracy. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. A give to Tracy up the middle. Past midfield to the 45. And he's brought down at the 44. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Somebody is going to the NFC Championship game from this one. Let's find out who as our second half gets underway. Campbell now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Giants almost took it all the way back. Oh, what a return down to the 5. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this second half.
Going ground on 1st and goal. Has the New York touchdown. The Giants start the second half with some needed points. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Gano for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Giants tie things up at 14. Gano ready to send this away. Gamble now on the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Back-to-back carries here. And he'll get it up to the 44. Offense in the hurry up here. Back to the well again. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
They give it to him again. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Trying the inside handoff to Sanders. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You felt it the second this play bounced toward the outside, this defense responded. They pounced. That was their chance to get to him before he could get the couple inches he needed for a 1st down.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. Quick throw, finds about right. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They'll run here on 1st down. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Prescott set to pass. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the 1st snap through this 2nd half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered, and that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
Prescott now on 3rd down. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Giants are going to return this up beyond the 20 before being tackled.
This is a time that the communication upstairs from the booth, Kate, down to the field, it starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field, because right now, with the 3rd interception, man, he is killing his team.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Tracy. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here's Tracy once more. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to leave him with 3rd and 3.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
On first down, they'll run. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
From the gun, it's Tracy. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down. This time it's a passing play. Rolling left, buying some time. Gets out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run. 2nd and 3 now. Man in motion, out of the slot. Second and 3. Pass cut by Tracy. And he's taken down at the 30. We're down to 1 quarter to play in this NFC Divisional Round matchup. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the 4th. First and 10 now from the 30. They'll try and throw it here. He's on the move. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
A handoff to Tracy. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Oh, it's a push with a tight end. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Just 1 yard, I think, on the run. Still some work to do here on 2nd and goal.
This is why it's so important not to overcommit to the team's lead runner. It went to a secondary ball carrier, and they cut him down for a big red zone stop.
Take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Gano for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Giants break that tie and now lead by 7. Gano ready to send this away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level. They want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. Offense up to the line fast.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 9.
Another carry for him. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. 1st and 10 from the 41. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Working quickly here.
43-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. Across midfield to the 45. And he's finally hauled down at the 43. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down. Now here's Prescott. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down around the 34. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. Tight end going in motion here. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. To throw is Prescott. Hits his running back. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys cut it to a point late in this one. In the 11th hour, now a point after try to tie this game. The kick is good, and expect that to stand now. This flag appears to be the player who jumps early looking to block that kick. So after some careful consideration, they're going to go ahead and decline the penalty. Aubrey now to kick this one away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Back to throw. He's got him, that's Tracy. And he's brought down for a loss. The Giants moving quickly, they're in the hurry up here. Staying between the tackles with Tracy. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. It's a gain of 3 for them. Still 3rd and 9 coming up. That one's out and cut on the right side. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. The Giants using their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
A give to Tracy up the middle. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here. They go right back to Tracy. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. Still 1 more in their pocket to use. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Now to throw. To the sideline, complete, and he's got the first down as he stays in bounds.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when, just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Running this with Tracy. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. 1 final second on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer to close this one out. 1 final second on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer to close this one out. Now it all comes down to the veteran, confidently marching out for this moment. From the right hash, 55 yards out. Doesn't look like it has the leg, and it falls well short of the posts. That's no way to end the game, right, Brock? Can't have an offensive penalty on the final play, so an untimed down coming up. The entire game now resting on the right foot of this kicker. This from 40 on the right hash. The kick is good. He got it. And they're going to play for the conference championship next week. So it's a win for the visiting Giants. And they pulled off the rare and elusive road win in the postseason, which means their journey stays alive another week as they head to the conference championship, where they're going to get a shot to punch their ticket to the Super Bowl. And that does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a well-earned win for the Giants as we say so long from Dallas.